The 80s. It was a time of great cinematic wonders like E.T. and The Goonies. This decade brought monsters and killers to the forefront of the box office with movies like A Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween 2. However, there is one movie that, in our opinion, takes us back to the era of the 50s. Yes, those old movies your grandparents talk about and that you might not be that interested in. Some of those 50s horror movies were really creepy. Giant insects, blobs of unknown origin, alien life visiting us. They all had a touch of absurdity that we loved, but also an anchor in realism that managed to scare audiences just enough. On June 14, 1985, Larry Cohen's The Stuff was released, starring Michael Moriarty, Andrea Marcovicci, Garrett Morris, and Paul Sorvino. The plot of the film is quite simple. A mysterious and delicious substance emanating from the earth is marketed as the new dessert sensation. However, this candy not only affects the teeth, but turns consumers into zombies who want to consume more of this strange substance at any cost, beginning to infest the world. Although the film did not win an Oscar, it has its own charm and features some surprise appearances by veteran actors known in its early days. If you watch The Stuff with humor and a tongue-in-cheek attitude, it is an incredible film that reminds us that excessive consumption can be deadly. Larry Cohen hired effects associated to obtain some special effects footage. However, upon receiving the footage, Cohen was dissatisfied with the images of factory explosions and only paid half of the agreed-upon price, about $8,000. Effects Associated sued Cohen for full payment and because there was no written agreement regarding the copyright to the footage. The initial court ruled in Cohen's favor, stating that there was an implied agreement for non-exclusive use of the footage in the film. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals upheld this decision, confirming that Effects Associated retained the copyright for uses outside of the film The Stuff. Larry Cohen comments that New World Pictures was not satisfied with the outcome of the film. According to Cohen, New World was expecting a horror film full of gore and scares, but The Stuff turned out to be more comedic than executives anticipated. The film ended up being a satire with a lot of humor and commentary, which diluted the horror element. Cohen believes that this made The Stuff more of a Larry Cohen movie, and less of a conventional commercial horror film. He believes that New World was disappointed because The Stuff was not as scary and disgusting as they had hoped, but rather a monster movie with a different approach. Cohen already knew before the film was released that it would appeal to a different audience than intended. According to the audio commentary on the 2000 Anchor Bay DVD, several of the props or stand-ins for the real stuff used in the film included a large amount of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, yogurt, and, for one scene featuring a large avalanche effect of stuff crashing into a wall, fire extinguisher foam. Other scenes, such as those of the huge lake of stuff, required superimposed footage and animation. Larry Cohen said that in some scenes where the stuff chases the characters, a foam made from fish bones was used. The smell was so strong that, after finishing filming, the actors rushed to bathe in a river to get rid of the bad smell. While appearing on AV Club's Random Roles interview series, Garrett Morris was asked about the film. He described the production as insane. When the interviewer mentioned that Larry Cohen was known for being a character, and asked Morris for his opinion of him, Morris replied, "I was taught as a kid that if you don't have anything nice to say about someone, don't say anything at all," without adding any further comments about Cohen. Larry Cohen had Arsenio Hall in mind to play Chocolate Chip Charlie W. Hobbs, as he considered him a talented actor with a promising future. However, New World Pictures executives preferred someone more well-known, and so they opted for Garrett Morris.
What's the matter with you anyway?
I wish to hell we knew how they make it.
I'll get inside there. I'll penetrate the company.
Short moving your figurines.
If we're gonna find out secret formula stuff, we're gonna have to steal it.
Hey, give me that do you think you're doing?
I mean, what's it made out of?
I love it. I feel bad.
2:30 a.m. They still keep coming.
You're Chocolate Chip Charlie.
The son of the bitches who stole my company.
I'm investigating them, same as you are.